Hey, good morning OVM crew. Today we're working on a Buell Blast. It's so cute. Look at it. Alright, so this bad boy's been sitting for a pretty good period of time. We are going to be doing pretty much the usual carb clean, get it running again for the customer. I'll tell you what, it is like 36 degrees, 34 degrees out this morning, which is pretty chilly here. Where I'm at, you have to start by popping these little tabs, and let me just tell you that these little tabs aren't easy to get off, so that sucks. And also, when you're cold, it fucking hurts. When it popped, it hurts. So I just gotta do one more up there, pull this off, you get the carb out, we get her cleaned, and yeah, I'm gonna get this thing started for the customer and get them on the road. Alright, so getting back into this. Again, there's a tab. These tabs I was telling you about. There's one back up in here. I'm just going to pop it up with a screwdriver. It's plastic. Let's try not to break them. Got it. And there's one number 2 Phillips screw on the bottom here. I'm going to screw that. Yeah, look at that. All this gunk and stuff in the airbox cover. I'm gonna pull the filter out. It's not wet, thank goodness. Let me bring you guys down here. You can actually see where the fuel overflowed down into the airbox. So it's been stuck for a little bit. Pretty common. Again, we'll get these bolts out and get this thing out of here. Alright, so we're going to get this airbox out of here. So we're going to take this clamp off here. So we can pull this hose off, right? And then there's going to be these bolts. So you're going to have 1, 2, 3. These are 3/16 Allen, 3/16 Allen. There's a bolt in the bottom of the box, right there, and that's a 3/8 inch. Alright. Also known pretty close to the 10mm. 2 right here. This little plate can just hang out. Oh, you're gonna be a pain. Alright, so we got a couple air lines back here. Take off. There. So that plugs into the back of this. Okay. And then we have access to the carburetor. Get the main fuel line coming into the carburetor here. And then I'm just interested in getting this thing turned so I can get to the bowl. Get a better access to the bowl. Pull her out. I'm not too concerned with the slide. Good feelings. Feels good. The main part of the throttle feels good. Okay, before we get this out, I'm going to go around and take the fuel line off at the petcock. Stick it in here. Loosen the line. However you have, whatever kind of clamp you might have. This just happens to be what I have. A little hard to see, but top is off. A little pointy deal, and you have on and reserve. In the reserve position, it leaks. On position, it leaks. Right? And off doesn't leak. So I'm going to take this apart and have to clean it probably. Boo. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Alright. So I popped the fuel line from the other end. Should give us the ability to pop this carburetor out. Debris. Little gasket. Let's not have the option to get right in here. And take those screws out. Hopefully they come out. Hopefully they cooperate. I'm trying to keep this thing upright as possible so I can dump the fuel into the, that's starting to come out already. Dump the fuel into my little bucket. There it goes. Does smell okay, not terrible. The customer told me to put fuel in it, so that's a good thing. See this bowl design? Who's calling me now? Right, got the bowl off. Zoom in here. Buckets, all that gunk in there. Gross. So we're gonna let it sit and totally see all the buildup around the main jet. Tons of buildup. I'm gonna pull this out and then. This is just an 8mm or 5/16. This thing's so bad, the main jet's even clogged. That's bad. Terrible. Pretty bad. So right now I'm getting to the pilot jet, which is the idle. Oh God, they're good. Ah, come here, you. Guarantee it's clogged. The main jet was freaking clogged. That's gonna be clogged. Alright, James, I just fill up the bowl with carb cleaner and let it soak while I work on the other stuff. It's got the main jet and the pilot jet. You can already, kind of like, it's hard to see. Let me get an angle here. See the stuff starting to come off of the main, the whole main assembly and everything. Alright, welcome back. We got the bowl here. It's been soaking for a while. It's already looking much cleaner. Pour this crap out, much better. Much better. So I'm going to blow this out. It's nice and easy. Not to blow the gasket off. Much better. Not quite perfect. I'll do a little more cleaning, but much better. You can finally see through the main jet. There. Much better. See? That's it. That's all the fuel you need for idle. I'll do a quick little extra clean in here. I'll scrub it with a little scrub wire brush, get some of this other residual stuff off here, and then we'll get her put back together. Just want to show you real quick from where we started. Look at how much cleaner. So we'll have a much better result. I'm happy. You're happy. He's happy. Everyone's happy. Alright team, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to blast the jets with 100 plus psi of air, especially into the main areas. And I'm feeling up here in the front of the carburetor, the air goes through. So that means the pilot jet air is going through that whole system. Okay. Alright team, pretty much the opposite of coming out. And you have to make sure you put the jets back in. So I'm going to start with the pilot. There's no other place for it to go. It's not like you can get it backwards. The main jet. Don't go too tight. Just brass fitting. Just a little snug in there. Same with these bowl screws. There's no reason to go too tight. So when you're going back in, you just gotta make sure you get this fitting into the back of this. All right. Good and flush. Just loosen the car back up a little bit so I can twist it into place. Get her to cooperate. You're gonna have your gasket. Always check the back side to make sure there's no gaps, because you don't want any air to come in. Check all in here. Alright, I got the air box secured with one bolt here, two bolts on the other side. We'll just set the filter back in here.